Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How y'all doing today, man? Shoot, got my boy Screwface, C4, Dark Holy, and Mizzah Tee. You know what I'm saying? The cast has been assembled, and we ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let these boys go ahead and give their own introduction, start with Screwface.
Say hello to the good guy.
I thought you were the bad guy. What you changed
I'm
up?
the good guy and the bad guy. I'm the good guy today.
All right. What's up, C4? Go ahead and let people know, man.
What up, people? It's your boy C4, a.k.a. King Ramsey. So, yeah, what's up?
Dark Holy.
You already know this is Dark Holy, a.k.a. Mushmouth. Born on Cup, baby.
All right. And last but not least, Mr. T.
Hey there, fools. It's Mizzah Tee of the Mizzah Tee Show. If you don't know me yet, you shall soon know.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, as you can see, the title of the podcast is Let's Talk E3. Because E3 is tomorrow. It's one of the biggest events for gamers, especially if you're an older gamer. Like myself, you know, I don't look forward to too much right now. I don't look forward to Christmas because I'm spending money. You know what I'm saying? I don't celebrate the Halloweens and all of that goodness, you know what I'm saying? But this is my celebration. You know what I'm saying? It's a gamer celebration right here. So we're going to get into, well, I celebrate Thanksgiving because I love to eat, but that's a totally different story. We ain't going to go into that though, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to go into that though. Hey, Mr. T, we're going to start on with the third parties, man, because I want to know how you feel about these third-party games, man.
All right, with me, as far as I'm concerned, there's not too many third parties. I'm actually more excited about indie titles, indie studios, because right now, at least as far as what's coming out this year, I'm not overly excited for anything because mainly the big games that's coming out this year are kind of multiplayer, online only type of deal.
Hey, Mr. T, we're gonna come back to you.
Excites me.
Mr. T.
You know, like the.
It's a little loud, you ain't gonna be able to hear you.
Hey, Mr. T. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, well,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You stepped into some bad connection right then, you know.
We got the Mizzah Tee remix right there.
Yeah.
Well, you got to understand, Mizzah Tee is on his cellular phone right now, so
yeah.
I'm gonna have some issues once in a while, but.
Oh, okay, but you sound better. Not going to speak on it. You sound like you didn't find your connection. You know, want to start over and let people know.
Oh. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that I hear there's a delay, so I'm gonna try not to mess up too much here. But anyway, like I said, I don't. There's not too many third-party games that I'm excited for, at least coming out this year. I can't really name any. You know, a lot of people are on that. The reason for that, like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard me, is that I'm not really excited for multiplayer online-only games. That seems to be the trend of the big games coming out, like what's that? I can't think of that squad-based kind of game mainly from Ubisoft and the
Division.
Game. The Division, that's it, Division. And that Bungie game coming out, that big multi-plat. I can't think of that name. That shooter.
You say Bungie?
Yeah, well it's
Destiny.
Bungie guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Destiny, yeah.
Destiny, yeah. Those type of games don't really, interest me that much because I'm more into like gameplay, and it's a shooter, but it's only online, so I don't want to know how much gameplay or story they can add to a game of that nature. But like I said, I'm more interested in what indie game developers are making. I'm looking forward to a couple of bigger indie titles coming out later this year. But other than that, I'm not really too forward to third-party, games coming out.
Go ahead, C4. I heard you had a couple of good comments right there, man. Go on and slide them on in there and let people know how you feel about these third-party games. I got a few that I'm looking forward to. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling hard coming last. Go ahead.
When it comes to me, I'm more of a third-party guy. I'm not really too big on exclusives per se. So for me, I'm excited about the third party. I can't wait to get my hands on Sunset Overdrive. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most coming up. Checking out at E3. Also, I can't wait to play the Division because I do like online multiplayer games. Linking up with my friends is what gives me a lot of enjoyment when it comes to gaming. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Also, can't wait to see what is it? WWE 2K15. They supposedly be giving a new engine for that. So hopefully we see something about that at E3. It's so many games coming out. I can't think of them off the hand right now. But yeah, when it comes to third party, I'm excited to see what third party is going to bring. EA, Ubisoft, all those companies are going to bring to the table. Hopefully we get a next generation or current generation Splinter Cell from Ubisoft. And those are the Division and Sunset Overdrive are the two games I'm looking forward to seeing some actual gameplay for tomorrow and getting some more in-depth looks on tomorrow when it comes to third party.
All right.
Where you at, though?
Screwface, you want to come in next on that, there, sir?
Yeah. I watched some stuff about Sunset Overdrive. It looks kind of interesting. I don't know if it's a game that I would really play, but it might. You know what I'm saying? I see some more stuff about it. The Division looks good as hell. I'm also excited about the WWE 15. Obviously Madden, and of course the rumor of a possible NFL 2K return. That's about it, really, for me.
Dog.
It's on you, Dog Holy.
Oh, my bad. Be honest with you, I'm really not waiting for no games come out but the Division. Besides, in the Dragon Age. Besides that, I don't really care about nothing else.
No Witches?
Nope.
Witcher 3?
Nope.
Oh man, I heard
I forgot about that game.
Nah, I know Witcher gonna be a good game and everything, but the thing is, the last Witcher threw me off. I didn't really like it because it went to console and it didn't have that feeling no more. So besides that, it was short. Witcher 1 was just real long. Witcher 2 is short, so I'm not really, I really can care less about Witcher. Only thing I'm waiting for is the Division, and Mortal Kombat, and Dragon Age. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, yeah, I see you got some fighters in there.
Damn, I forgot about Mortal Kombat too.
I did as well. Yeah, I forgot about that as well.
There's a lot of stuff to remember, man.
Man, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. You got to build your P's and Q's, man. You got to, what's that one game? It looked like it's gonna be real good. I think it's Curse of Mordor or something like that, though. That game look like it's gonna be real good, man. I can't think of the name of it right now.
You probably talking about Mother. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I know game.
It's the Lord of the Rings.
I can't think of the name.
Yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings game that's coming out. I can't think.
Oh no, it's not Lord of the Rings.
It's based in that world. It's not Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's called
something.
It's called Curse of Mordor. It's a Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, it's called Curse of Mordor.
Okay.
So that is what it's called?
Yeah.
What you looking forward to, John Doe?
That's what I'm telling you now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that Curse of Mordor. I'm looking for that new game by the people who made Left 4 Dead. I can't think of these. Dude, I can't remember the damn game. No, man. That ain't my cup of tea. I'm being a zombie game, man. I'm scared.
You scared, girl?
I don't be in the zombie apocalypse games, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. I leave that old Ozzy over there. Ozzy like that, though.
You wrong, man.
But dude, I'm definitely looking forward to what Matt gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And if rumor goes right, man, if 2K bring another one out, man, I might be getting 2 football games this year. I'm looking forward to see what NBA 2K doing this year, even though I haven't bought an NBA 2K in ever. You know what I'm saying? Alive. Because I definitely think, like, the same way 2K gonna come out this year, I think 2K gonna come out with the football game, and it's not gonna be as crisp as everybody would like it to be, but it's gonna take a year for them to actually get going, and the next game gonna be better than this one right here. That's just the way I see it. That's the same way I feel about Live last year. You know what I'm saying? They had to get their feet under them. So I think this year they're going to bring a way better product than they brought last year. So that's something else I'm looking forward to. Is there any other games out there? Dude, because there's a lot of third-party games, man. We just hey, if y'all watching this here, man, y'all put some third parties down there in the comment section. We
will come back to that.
We'll come back. If we figure something out, you know what I'm saying, between the next couple of subjects, we'll come back to it. Anything y'all want to add on that before I move on?
I just want to say the problem.
Go ahead, Mr. Steve.
I just want to say that the problem with deciding what third-party games you were looking forward to is that some of them got pushed back, to
a lot of them got pushed back.
So it kind of threw off your anticipation, as far as cared about it being at E3. So
yeah,
at least for me.
The question I got for you, right, Mr. T, do you think a lot of these companies pushing their game back so they don't have to release them on current gen consoles, or they just pushing them back because they're not ready?
Well, I'd like to think that they're not ready, but we've had games that have been pushed back that have come out and they're still not ready. So it's hard to say.
I do want to add something to it. I'm not a Call of Duty fan really, but I do want to see what this new Call of Duty about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I can care less about Call of Duty. But
what about that new Battlefield though?
I'm not worried about Battlefields. I'm not. Only other game I might be worried about is Mirror Edge 2. Besides that, I really don't care about Battlefield.
Man, you still ain't sent me. I
didn't send you a link.
I need the link to that, man. I didn't even know they'll drop Mirror Edge. I haven't played Part 1, so I can't really speak on Part 1.
Shame on me for forgetting Mirror's Edge. Yes, Mirror's Edge 2. For me, too. I forgot about that.
You forgot about everything, man. I told you, man. I told you.
Both of y'all, you either forgot about it or didn't know the name. Both of
So what you need to do is this. You need to go on the Steam account, download Mirror Edge 2, and play it, man. It's a beautiful game, yo. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm about to get into it, man. I've been slacking on the game plan. Oh, but Screwface wanted to say something, man. Go ahead, Screwface, man. Sorry for it.
I was just going to bring up Call of Duty and Battlefield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people are interested in those games. I'm not really interested in them, but I know a lot of people are.
Yeah, I did forget about Battlefield. That Hardline. I'm really interested in that, and I'm not really a Battlefield guy, but I like what they. It seems to be like what Payday 2 and what the heist in Grand Theft Auto 5 was supposed to be like. So I'm looking forward to that most definitely.
Well, all right. Well, with that being said, we're gonna move on. We might come back and touch on this a little bit later, but we're gonna move on, man. So how y'all feel? What if y'all an Xbox person? What do you think Microsoft should and shouldn't do come E3? You know what I'm saying? What you looking forward to in E3? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about not just games, but all around. You know what I'm saying? The whole E3 conference. What y'all expecting to see? And we're gonna start off with Mr. T on this one. Go ahead, Mr. T.
All right. Well, for me, as a Nintendo fan first, I want to see some more Rare IPs. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Jet Force Gemini. I want to see a Banjo-Kazooie. I want to see, games like that because, those were my games back in the N64 era. And I was hoping, I said this in one of my videos, is that my hope was when Microsoft bought Rare was that they were going to be able to challenge Nintendo on the types of games that Nintendo were, best at making. And Rareware games were really good at making, Nintendo-type games, and sometimes they were better. So I was hoping that's what we were going to get from Microsoft, but we really haven't gotten that yet. So I'm hoping, as far as the games go, that's what they do. As far as that whole entertainment push that they're working with the Spielberg and all that, I'm not too excited for that. I think they should dial back for that. I just don't see the audience for that. Not yet. Um, as far as watching, TV shows and all that on my video game console, I'm not feeling that. So that's not stopping me from buying a Microsoft system or anything. But I think they should change the focus a little bit.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna push it.
Yeah.
You hear me, Mizzah Tee? You
Yeah,
know they're gonna push it. They're gonna push it anyway. You work in the entertainment business, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta push it. If not for really us who play the games, more for the casual people who don't really play games like that. You get what I'm saying?
right. But
who may casually play.
I guess I haven't seen their where they're going with it. Like, I don't think gamers, Microsoft fans, Xbox fans are really into that stuff. I mean, they'll probably check it out, but is this a tool to try to get more casual people to buy the Xbox? Are they gonna try to compete with the cable box? I just don't see what their plan is yet. Maybe if they give us a better idea what their plans are, then I can see where they're trying to go with it. But right now, I just don't see it.
See, they want that Nintendo. I feel they want that Nintendo PlayStation market. Remember, everybody bought a PlayStation last year because they wanted a Blu-ray player. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people bought it strictly for Blu-ray players. And I think in Nintendo, like that fad with the Wii remote, you know what I'm saying, moving around with the remote, that was so catchy that everybody wanted to go out and get, you know what I'm saying, Wii Fit and all of that there. So they went out and bought Wiis. And I think, like, Microsoft trying to catch lightning in the bottle, and they want to try to grab some of that. So they bring in their own TV shows, which I see Sony is catching on, and they bringing their own TV shows to their console as well. But that's it. You doing, Mizzah Tee?
I'm done. I'm done with it.
All right, go ahead, C4. Go and chime in, sir.
Okay, well, I'll chime in on the Halo series. I personally think that that's going to be a success because I'm not a Halo guy, but I know I got a lot of friends that love Halo, and they actually read the books and all of that stuff. So that series, I believe, is going to take off. It's a lot of people who are more interested in the books than they actually are in the game. So I think that's a good thing. But as far as what I want to see from Microsoft, I saw they was having something like somewhat of a push on Twitter for like bring back old Xbox games or Xbox franchises and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really looking forward to, maybe getting a couple of announcements of some, original Xbox games like Jade Empire, and I remember they had a Bruce Lee game that was only on the Xbox, on the original Xbox, so maybe something like that, or I'm just looking for some of those old school games that we used to love back in the day, getting a next gen, remaster or reboot or something like that. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what they got to say. I don't know right now what they are going to show because they've released a whole lot of things prior to E3 that I can only imagine that it's going to be something grand. But I'm just hoping that they, hopefully they bring back something like they used to have on the original Xbox 2, the XSN, the Xbox Sports Network.
Oh yeah, I think that'll be hot. Yeah, that'll be hot.
I know EA has the football license, but maybe they could come back and bring back their basketball games and their not soccer games, but golf, and they had tennis and stuff like that. So I'm just hoping that they bring back their brand. They got to bring back the Xbox brand and bring back some more exclusive stuff that, even though it's something as like basketball and football and stuff like that, but it's something you can only experience on that console, so I'm hoping they do something like that.
So
what I'm hoping
you want one of them Killer Instinct moments, like when they brought out Killer Instinct last year, everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, they brought back Killer Instinct!"
I mean, like how sick would it be if they say we're proud to announce that Shenmue 3 will only be on the Xbox One, some crazy stuff like that. I'm hoping for something like that tomorrow. I mean, I know it's far out there.
Yeah, that would be cool. What'd you say, Dog Holy?
That shit gonna start Rodney. It's gonna be like Rodney King all over again. Everybody wants Shenmue.
Yeah, dude. I swear that's like the most requested game that haven't. Well, other than the Last Guardian. That's the Last Guardian. Mr. T,
You breaking up, Mrs. T?
breaking up. Mr. T, breaking up again. Yeah, but and I was watching Next Gen them podcast, man, and I heard what you call it and they were saying something about that the Last Guardian might be canceled. I don't know, but I was watching their podcast.
I believe it's officially been canceled.
Yeah,
I was reading an article on that
that's
earlier.
that's like damaging to the PlayStation fans. But now, let me go ahead and push this over to Dark Holder. Unless you got something else you want to say on that, C4.
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay, go ahead, Dark Holder.
Man, all right, for Xbox, I'm waiting for. I don't know. To be honest, man, I don't know what to expect from Xbox this time around. You know, last E3, it was a letdown, but obviously they show a lot of shit. They show a lot of games, and they've been holding on to their side of the bargain and everything so far. They've been putting out games. They online been cool. Now, granted, I never actually played Xbox One, unless it was in GameStop, so I can't really speak on too much on it. But I can only speak on what I've been seeing on it and everything. What I saw so far, it's cool. Just keep up the good work and put out the games, and that's about it.
That's the only thing you got on there? Oh, man. Come on, man.
Look, you know I cannot speak on. Look, I cannot speak on something I do not own and I do not play.
I don't own Xbox.
Yeah, you're a damn pony. That's why.
No, check it out. I ain't no pony. I can't stand Microsoft.
It's okay. You're a PC pony.
No,
he's an Xbox. That's why.
He like the free stuff.
That's right. I got
Go ahead and pass it on the screw.
Go ahead, Screwface. No, I was about to push it. Go ahead, Screwface.
Well, they're obviously going to talk a lot about Halo. There's been a lot of speculation about the whole Halo 2 anniversary thing. One of the latest rumors that I read was that they was going to drop the Halo 2 anniversary with beta codes for Halo 5, and then but they was going to have two versions of it. The other version was going to have beta codes for Halo 5, but it was also going to have ports for Halo 3 and 4. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out, but they're probably going to show some shit about the TV series and all that stuff there about Halo. I hope to see maybe some Gears of War, Fallout 4 maybe. Rise 2, you know what I'm saying? I thought Rise was a really good game, so maybe we'll see something about some Rise 2 shit. And obviously, like C4 said, so maybe bring back some of the OG Xbox game titles, and also figure out a way to do some backwards compatibility for the 360.
Cross game chat.
That too. For me and you, John, we're kind of dinosaurs, and you know what I'm saying, for the minority in that fight.
Yeah, man, I want the cross game chat, man.
Yeah, pretty much, all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe show some Titanfall DLC that we don't already know about. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's about it for you, sir. Can I come in? Can I start that piece? All right. Now I want to give a disclaimer, see, because a lot of people see like Sony. They see Microsoft saying this, you know what I'm saying, we showing games, no, ain't now one of these companies finna come out there and show you straight games, man. Ain't nowhere in the world they can do that, man. They got shareholders that they gotta do stuff for. You feel what I'm saying? So they gotta come out there, they gotta push these new apps that's coming to the Xbox One. These new apps that's going to come to the Sony, console. These new apps that's going to come to the Nintendo console. So they're going to come out and they're going to show, it depends on how long they lag on this stuff, but they're going to have to come out and show all of this stuff. So we're going to get all of that. We're going to get the TV features, and what's going on, the new shows that's coming out, which I am looking forward to seeing exactly what Steven Spielberg can do with that Halo series. I think that's going to be pretty nice. I definitely see that as being a nice thing. Even though I think they got a show on that now. They had, if I'm not mistaken, it was Rise. I seen Xbox One. There was a show about Rise on Xbox One or
I
something.
think that was Spartan, something like that. That free game they gave away a couple months ago.
No, it was a Rise. It was Rise. It was Rise. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go on the Xbox One. It was like a show. Rise. You know what I'm saying? Like to the game.
Okay.
No BS. I sat there and watched it. I don't know if it was a promo or if it was a whole show, but I watched some of it. You know what I'm saying? It showed them in the Coliseum. You know what I'm saying? You got. No, I don't think you even played Rise, C4. But Screwface did. You know the dude who the king be scared of when the statue be bleeding and shit. He was in the Coliseum and stuff, and I think they showed how he had died and all of that good stuff. But yeah, but I'm looking forward to like stuff like, you know what I'm saying, because it's exclusive. We can sit down, we can watch it, we can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be a real big thing. When it come down to the games, because that's what everybody care about, the games. True. Dude, if they see, everybody was like, Gears of War ain't gonna be ready by that time. And if they can show a map, listen, if they can show a map of Uncharted and people get hyped for a map, man.
Yeah, they can show something.
Yeah. They can show a Lancer for Gears of War. You know what I'm saying? They can show
a silhouette of the dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Dude, people they still hyped about a map. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a map of anything. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a map of your neighborhood, man. But people got hyped, and they just threw Uncharted on there, and everybody was hyped for it. So I'm like, they can do that for Uncharted, and people get hyped. They can do something for Gears just to get people hyped. They ain't got to be nothing that's officially dropped. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a little taste that let us know that it's coming. Halo, I definitely see them. I think they're gonna do something with Halo. Like I definitely, I think they're gonna drop that Halo anniversary. To be honest with you, I think it's gonna be the Halo anniversary.
I could care less for that one.
Oh, Halo 2?
Halo anniversary, that new one.
The Halo 2.
Oh well, I could care less for it.
Man, like I say, if they do it right, I don't mind paying $60. But I don't like paying full price for old games, even though that can't be a game that be ported over. You know what I'm saying? It have to be completely rebuilt for the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? Sure, if they port it over, they have to throw that shit in the arcade and nobody. Yeah. But I want to see like Xbox do something like Nintendo. See, Nintendo is the best console at giving you all their library on their new consoles. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's backwards compatibility, they throw the games in the eShop, something like that. I would love for Microsoft just to open up a part of the Xbox store where they throw all the original Xbox games in. You get what I'm saying? Where you go in there, pay like $5, $10, you know what I'm saying, go in and grab them out there. And Phil Spencer been hitting at this backwards compatibility thing, man. Dude, I'm definitely hoping at E3 they say, well, we putting out a patch this August that's gonna make your Xbox One officially backwards compatible. Dude, he can sit there and drop the mic and walk off the stage. I'm good. You get what I'm saying? I am good, man. But they're supposed to be bringing like it's a bunch of rumors, you know what I'm saying? But I know most of the show I feel gonna be on Sunset Overdrive and Quantum Break, since them the two big games that's coming out. So I feel those gonna have the most time that they're talking about. Anything else y'all want to speak on this topic right here?
No, I'm good on Microsoft.
Y'all good on Microsoft? Dog Oli?
I'm good. I'm straight.
Oh yeah, good man.
You need to stop hating all your life. Stop the hating, all right?
Let's go ahead and talk about Sony, since that's their Oli's favorite console.
Yeah. Let's talk about Sony, man. Go ahead, dog. We're gonna let you go ahead with Sony. We're gonna start off with Sony. Go ahead with Sony, man.
No. I'm letting everybody who watching this right now, do not listen to Doe. He's alive.
Oh yeah, man.
Look, he's saying this all because right now I'm little favoritism Sony right now because
you're a pony. It's okay. We understand.
Listen to his hooves.
Shout out to Showstopper. Who clicking over here?
Look. Everybody know that's Sony Entertainment. Yes, I add that to it.
Yeah.
Sony is famous for their RPG games and sports games play better on it and fighting games. Simple as that. Everything else Microsoft got. That's my 2 cents on it. All right,
Hold on, that's it, man, dude. You ain't gonna talk about that entertainment. You ain't gonna talk about what's that VR headset? The Morpheus bullshit.
That's the thing. I don't care about their headset because they online is ass. Why buy a headset for PlayStation 4 and we can't talk to no party? We can't bust up like this before we gonna play a game.
Oh yes, they do. They got the party chat now.
When?
Oh,
that's new.
Whoa! The PlayStation 4 dropped with that shit. Oh my goodness, man.
What kind of pony are you?
Yeah, the pony's Don't kill him, y'all. Don't kill him. Don't kill him, man. He's slacking on this pimping over here, man. Don't kill him. Don't hold it. Oh, man. I don't own a PlayStation 4 I do.
I don't have no PlayStation 4. My kids got one, but I will buy one before I buy the Xbox One. And only thing I'm waiting for Sony to do is bring out more RPG games. That's what they're famous for. That's what they need to do.
Look, that's what everybody been asking for. To be honest with you, you ain't the only one who feel like that, man.
I know, but I heard a rumor they bringing back Cypher Filter. That's just a rumor. They're supposed to be announcing it at E3. If so, man, they got my money.
You know y'all ain't getting the Last Guardian no more, so.
Don't say y'all, though. I don't care. Don't say y'all.
Oh, you want to know what fan of
what God of War? I can care less about that game.
Oh man, see now you touching Screwface hard because Screwface is a big God of War fan. He will go out and buy a PlayStation 4 just for God of War. I'm dead.
Hell no, I can care. They're gonna milk that. They're gonna milk that shit like Nintendo.
They should. That's a great game.
Like Nintendo milking Mario. Yeah, that's really bad.
They're gonna milk that shit. Watch.
Man, I'm telling you, man, Nintendo need to put Mario to the side and just go ahead and let Zelda shine for a little bit.
They pipping Mario, y'all.
Man, dude, man, they can let Zelda get some of that limelight. Go ahead, Mr. T. Let me let Mr. T get in here on the Sony, man.
As far as what I'm looking forward to?
Yeah.
Mostly right now Uncharted. That's as far as what we know. I was order on that. I too hope they're gonna go back and start bringing about this PS2 because I think that's what can differentiate companies. So I hope they do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Uncharted. I'm a fan of Uncharted, although I didn't like 3 as much. Thought 3 was a step back for me anyway. But I'm not a fan of God of War. I tried. I bought God of War 1, 2, and God of War 3. Just never could get into it, so I kind of left that alone. So as far as I know, Uncharted is the only thing that's got me peaked right now. And hopefully...
So that map got you right there, Mr. T?
What's that? Well, I haven't seen. This is the first time I actually heard about that map.
He's got that map blowing up on his computer.
So I didn't know anything about the map. So, hopefully they'll show more than just a damn map.
Man, that's the map of America, man. Dude, man. That's their marketing campaign. When did they show that thing? They showed that at the awards, didn't it? The Spike TV Awards or something.
Was it the VGX?
Yeah, no. They showed it when they actually dropped the PlayStation. And when they were about to drop it, they showed that map and everybody went crazy. I'm like, it's a map. It's not even a game. It's a map.
And on top of that, then they fire a bunch of people from that studio, including the writer of that game.
Yep.
So I'm a little bit worried about it,
Yeah.
At this point. So.
Yeah, that was a big one, man. What about you, C4?
Sony. What do I expect?
Say something nice, man. Say something nice.
Hey, you know
What would
I'm going
Sony
to.
need to do to get you to buy a PlayStation 4? Go.
Well, what they need to do is they need to show me some games and not indies. That's the first thing. I have nothing against indies, but I need some games that some time has been put into that I could play for at least 40 hours. You know, what they call AAA games. I did my air quotations, and y'all couldn't see that, but I need some AAA games. You know. I also would like for Sony to do, like I said, I would like for Microsoft to do. I would like for them to bring back a lot of those classics that we had back in the day. A new Siphons filter, a new Jet Moto. You know, it's a lot of games they had back in the day that I really enjoyed that they totally skipped on the PlayStation 3 and, you know, a lot of the PlayStation 2 era. So I would like to see some more of those games being brought back as well. But for me, the PlayStation I won't say I wouldn't get one right now. In my opinion, they are pretty much in the same boat when it comes to games that's out right now. So I would just like to see some better AAA games. You know, but they seem to be pushing a lot of the indie things. So as far as what I'm expecting to see, I don't know. But I would like to see some new IPs. You know, and like I said, some more old school games being brought back. You know, rebooted or you know another iteration of it. You know, something like that. That's what I want to see from Sony.
What if they announce a new Last of Us? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That'd be crazy. You know, Last of Us 2.
They might.
I mean, it is a strong possibility. I mean,
yeah, you know.
What I don't want to see is another Last of Us or Uncharted or something that's been milked the last generation. I want to see something new. That's why I said some new IPs.
Don't show us a bunch of ports.
Yeah. I don't want to see a Uncharted 4 or Last of Us 2 or anything like that.
Shoot, they come out there with a bunch of ports, then we can officially name the PS4 the Port Station 4. You know what I'm saying?
No, didn't I just somebody just tell me to say something nice?
To be nice.
Yeah, somebody just told me to say something nice, and you gonna come up with that. Come on now.
Hold on, I'm just saying this is a port station. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know we on the S-Bone. You know what I'm saying? The 720. You know what I'm saying? The 720. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just having good fun right now, man. Go ahead, Screwface.
Well, first of all, I just want to say that this damn VR headset is going to be a flop. Nobody cares about virtual reality. Especially now, you know what I'm saying? We did back in the day, and Nintendo dropped the Virtual Boy, and that shit flopped. So I don't see this, you know what I'm saying? Even with the technology nowadays that we have to put into something like that, I just don't see that working. Gamers, it might work for the fad thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole Wii remote and the Kinect and all that type of shit. But I don't. The hardcore gamers is not going to want to sit in their living room with the damn headset on. You know what I'm saying? Unless they put some software with it that is just so dope that we got to go get it, I don't see that thing working. So they're wasting a lot of money on that thing. But as far as games, obviously, like you already mentioned, I want to see a God of War 4. That's going to make me want to go get it. But Siphon Filter, if that's rumored to come out, that's really going to be a deal breaker for me because I used to play the hell out of some Siphon Filter back in the day, man, and I would love to see a new Siphon Filter game. You know, and obviously they're going to show some Uncharted shit. They might show the second part of the map. And then, you know, they're supposed to talk about Gran Turismo, which I'm not a huge racing fan, but I know that game is huge for Sony. So they're probably going to show a new Gran Turismo game as well. But, you know, like C4 said, I don't want to see a bunch of ports and, you know what I'm saying, and junk like that.
What you talking to us on, Screwface? It sounds like you underwater over there.
I want to see some game. You know what I'm saying?
Still?
No, it just sounded like you was underwater for the
You just sound kind of far away from your microphone.
Oh, no, I'm good. Sorry.
Yeah, that's about it for me on PlayStation.
Oh, okay. I guess it's my turn. It's my turn. When it comes to PlayStation, dude, I hope they come out and announce that VR headset is being canned and they is not releasing it. Because I feel that, dude, they could have wasted that money on games. You know what I'm saying? TV shows, they got movies they got to run. They could have gave that money that they spent on that VR headset and kept some of the game designers. You know, I just felt that was a waste of time. But that's the way I felt. But I felt the same way about the Connect. You know what I'm saying? So it all go together. But when it comes down to Sony, ooh, what would make Screwface put it like? What would make me go out and get a Sony? What would make me go out and get a PlayStation 4? Ain't that what you said, Screwface?
Mm-hmm. What do they have to do for you to go and buy yourself a PlayStation 4?
Dude, just offer something offer the games that's good, that's not coming out on the Xbox One. If they could, because they got the feature sets, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty similar to what Xbox One got. You know, with me being able to be in party chats and all that good, you know. So it's pretty similar, but they got the features pretty similar to the Xbox, but then they drop off with the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they move up one way and then they move down another way. You know what I'm saying? They put out them games that they did like last gen, them exclusive that the Xbox One wasn't dropping. Like C4 say, other than, you know what I'm saying, indie games. Shoot, I'll go over that shooter. They said they got a new Power Stone that's only coming to the PlayStation. I'll go pick that bit up tomorrow. Dude, I was gonna buy a PlayStation for a Power Stone. Dude, it used to be this game for PlayStation 1. I don't know if it came out on PlayStation 2, but you used to go against your friends, right? And it was like the main character, I think he had like blonde hair. It was like an overhead view of the characters, though, of this like maze. And the dude was going like playing booby traps, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own like different kind of weapons and stuff, man. I can't remember what that game was called, man, but that was
Bomberman?
No, one Bomberman though. It wasn't Bomberman. It was a pretty similar concept though. Pretty similar concept to Bomberman, but I can't think of what the name of that game was, man. If anybody think of it out there, leave it in the comments, man. But that was a cool ass game, you know what I'm saying? If I figure out what it is and they brought that back, I'd probably pick up a PlayStation 2. But that was more of a like, you know what I'm saying, local player game, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't have the whole internet thing going on right now, so I think that'll be a pretty good game to have as well. Yeah, man.
I'd like to see a Crash Bandicoot also.
I don't feel like PlayStation is, honestly, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't really name too many IPs that y'all have a name, to be honest with you, know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd like to see a Crash Bandicoot come back.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Ratchet and Clank, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that was Mizzah Tee. Mizzah Tee like, yeah, I want some Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of that's like, you know, some other Nintendo guys I know they waiting for Jack and Dexter and Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah. You know, like, those are the games that actually sold PlayStation. You know.
Yeah.
Instead of, imagine if they would have dropped one of those games instead of dropping, what was the game that came out when the PlayStation? Knack, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of dropping the Knack, you know what I'm saying? They dropped the Ratchet and Clank or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Sly Cooper. Exactly.
You got Morse code or something.
Been a very much game. Dude, they need to bring back Viva Pinata on the Xbox One, man. They need to stop playing. Give me my Viva. I wonder where my Viva Pinata is, man. I think somebody stole my game, man. But I wanted to play that the other day, man. I couldn't find it. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the biggest subject because we got a bunch of weirdos in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to move on to Nintendo, man.
Don't hate.
Go ahead. We're going to let Screwface go because Screwface was looking up for us. He was trying to buy him a Wii yesterday, man. I'm like, is you crazy? I said, it's suicide.
I want to see an announcement of a new Zelda game. Obviously, they announced that they're going to drop a Sonic game, but I don't know if that's going to be exclusive or not.
A new
They-
what? The Sonic
a new
Boom?
Sonic game, yeah.
I think the Sonic Boom is exclusive, man. I think that is going to be exclusive.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's exclusive. Yeah.
Okay. Metroid, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. I'd love to see a new Mega Man game. There's been rumors. I don't play this game, but my son does. Minecraft. There's been rumors that they might figure out a way to get Minecraft on the Wii. Bayonetta 2, maybe a new Star Fox. Obviously, we got Smash Brothers coming. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Pokemon people out there. You know what I'm saying? There might be some new Pokemon games. But you know, with the Wii U, man, I've always had a place in my heart for Nintendo, man. That's what I grew up on. That was, you know, my console preference for many, many years. And I've owned everything except the Wii U. I just haven't. I don't know. I just been felt let down by Nintendo. But if they start putting out these games that I listed, you know what I'm saying, especially the Zeldas and shit like that. You know, I'm gonna have to go ahead and break down and get the Wii U. I've already been really looking into it anyway. So I hope that they give me something to finally give me that push. You know what I'm saying, to put off the light bill till next month or something, so I can go on ahead and go get it. Because you know, they've also announced that they're going to allow you to play the GameCube games. It's going to be in the eShop. You're going to be able to plug up your GameCube controllers to the.
Are they supposed to be bringing out some new controllers, Mr. T, specifically for the Wii U?
Yeah, they have a little partnership.
Oh, there you go.
They had a partnership with the. So, let me try it again. All right, let me say it again. They have a partnership with the company.
Oh, no, you good now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They have a partnership with a company right now. I can't think of their name, but they're bringing like GameCube styled wireless controllers for the Wii U. But the Nintendo themselves are specifically for Smash Brothers are bringing a peripheral that allows you to use your old GameCube controller to play Smash Brothers with, because a lot of hardcore Smash fans are, use the GameCube controller and want to use and continue using it. So
slow motion for me.
That's
Slow
what's
motion
going on with that.
Mr. T.
But I was saying also, like, there's supposed to be there's supposed to be rumors that they're going to announce where you can use two of the gamepad controllers simultaneously, like player 1 and player 2.
But you can already do that, can't you?
No, you can't.
They can't. So I hope that they do that, and also I think they need to also have some kind of package deal. I know that they're pushing the gamepad controllers, you know what I'm saying, but I think they should also drop a deck with just 2 pro controllers, you know what I'm saying, for the classic dudes that don't really want to mess with that gamepad. Even though it's kind of like Xbox taking the Kinect away, you know what I'm saying. Once you make it a certain way, you should leave it like that and push that and make that better. But I do think that they should maybe look into something like that, you know what I'm saying, which they may already have. I don't know, but anyway, that's what I'm looking forward to Nintendo. I hope that they give me a reason to go out and get it, because I want to.
They take that tablet up out of there, man. They can sell their console for $160.
I just want to dispel some misunderstandings. As far as dropping a game, it can't happen.
Oh, you heard what I said?
Yeah, it can't happen, and it won't happen because people that don't own a Wii U and don't understand exactly how integral the gamepad is to the Wii U. You could just forget about having the Wada Plaza and having your game screen too, because you can't view them both at the same time. It's gonna make it a lot more cumbersome. And Miiverse, you can forget about it. Is it just and obviously certain cool features like with Netflix being able to like right now I can go on the show, watch TV, so that
would be gone as far as
but you can do that on the regular tablet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
And it's an HD tablet too. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just throwing stuff out there as far as the extra features.
I say you can do that with a. Yeah, but I know how y'all Nintendo fans is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, y'all Nintendo fans is a weird bunch. You know. But it's okay. It's okay.
So what you're saying is that
fans is a weird bunch.
We can't have legitimate disagree. You know, we're not legitimately defending the gamepad. It's just because we're Nintendo fans, right? That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
I'm sitting here. I'm coddling Nintendo. Because I just love Nintendo, I just want to coddle them and keep them from harm.
Forgive him, Mizzah Tee, for he knows not what he's saying. Forgive him.
Nah, man, I don't feel. Honestly, I feel y'all actually love your console, but I just don't think y'all be recognizing the shortcomings of your consoles too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think you recognize that. What you think is a shortcoming, we don't see as a shortcoming.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The world seeing it as a shortcoming. You know, see, and it go for every fan of every console. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want to recognize where your console is really coming up short at. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of the fans don't want to recognize that they company going broke. You know what I'm saying?
Man, John Doe, on to Doc Holy.
Hold on. Hey, man, I was doing. Where you gonna cut me off, man? I'm going to rant over here, man. I'm gonna go
on to Doc Holy. You bashing, man. Go on up the road with that shit, though. Go on up the road with that shit.
Man, I'm finna talk about Microsoft too.
No. Hey, go ahead and let Doc Holy
be nickel and dime in their customers.
I can't hear you.
We both be talking about what we looking forward to. You on turn.
I apologize, people.
Wrap it up, B. Come on.
All right, now it's on to me because you know John Money Doe is bashing Nintendo. Now, what I'm looking for Nintendo, I believe Nintendo got something up their sleeve. I can't wait for Nintendo. I'm hyped for Nintendo because I think they're gonna show a lot of stuff that everybody been waiting for. Now, last time they said something, it was talking about Diddy Kong, and everybody was upset. But come and find out, no, that's a pretty good damn game, and I don't even like Donkey Kong. So, you know, I'm waiting for they announce Zelda. They always say about Smash Brothers. I hope they bring back 007. You know, I hope Star Fox be good. I hope they bring back another Metro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I hope another Luigi game come out. And if they can, they need to just remake Mario All-Stars and bring out one more good time.
Hold on, did they drop a Luigi Mansion on the Wii U yet?
No.
I believe they dropped the Luigi U, didn't they?
Luigi U. It was
Luigi U. That's a pretty good game. I like it, man. You see no Mario.
I'm sure they brought out no Mansion yet. You know what I'm saying? That's another one of their big games right now. Oh, Kirby.
That's about it. Yeah. I want to see the new Kirby and the new Yoshi Island.
Yeah. Okay, my turn. It's finally my turn. Now I can finally go in.
You'll get to speak.
Because I ain't saying nothing about Nintendo yet.
Go ahead. My bad for cutting you off.
Nor have I. I haven't. I was just talking about the GameCube thing, but.
Hey, man.
No. Hold on. We're gonna let Mizzah Tee go, and then I will go after the king. Go ahead, Mizzah Tee.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
As far as what I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to Bayonetta 2. When the release date for that, it's time for that game to come out. Monolith Soft's X supposed to come out this year. I'm looking for a release on that, hopefully, or at least a window, if not a solid day. Smash Brothers, I believe it'll be in December, so a solid date on that would be nice. Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. What else? Hyrule Warriors, a date for that. I'm interested to see how that game turns out. And obviously, I like to. I'm sure it's gonna happen because they've been talking about it. Is Zelda for Wii U, some gameplay footage. Very excited to see some of that. I feel like I think we can all agree that as far as this year goes, the biggest first party games are coming out of Nintendo. It's like obviously we had Donkey Kong earlier this year. We had Mario Kart, which is around 2 million sales already, just so you know. And, we got Smash Brothers coming. Obviously, a huge game for Nintendo. And we'll see how the Zelda Hyrule Warriors does. We're not too sure about that. And you got Bayonetta 2, and you got Smash Brothers. I think I said it already. So I'm looking forward to see that. But what I would like to see that hasn't been announced or hinted at is Star Fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. Yeah.
Yes, I'd love to see a Star Fox. I think there will be one there. I think we'll have something. I think a lot of people like to see Metroid. I would too, but I feel like it might be on the 3DS and not the Wii U. At least not yet. They're probably working on a Wii U version, but I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I don't want to speculate too much.
You feel it's a little too early for them to bring out, you know what I'm saying, a Star Fox, or do you think they should wait till like next year?
I don't think it'll be this year. I'd be surprised if it's this year. But it's never too early for Star Fox, because as far as I'm concerned, the last great Star Fox was on N64. So they had one on GameCube, and that one was okay. Had some issues, but as far as console goes, that was the last one. So yeah, it's been a long time. 2004, 2005, I think that one came out. So it's been a long time since we had a Star Fox on console, and the Wii U is a perfect console for a Star Fox, I think, if they do it right. So
gamepad control.
Right. I think it'll be great. So those are what I'd love to see as far as what happens with Nintendo. I'm excited. Miyamoto's new IP. They've been talking about that for a while. Nintendo definitely needs a new IP to excite people as well. I think we'll see at least one new IP, big IP from them. So I'm looking forward to the show. So we'll see.
Okay. Not C4. Did you go? It's on C4. C4, go ahead, man. C4.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, my man.
It's a method to my madness, I let Mizzah Tee go because I really didn't know what to talk about when it came to Nintendo. So, and I still really don't. But what I'm planning on seeing from them is pretty much Bayonetta, Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. And stuff like that. I really don't know because I haven't really watched Nintendo's E3 conference in a while, so I really don't know what to expect to see. But I'm hoping that they dazzle me with a couple new IPs. Not necessarily a Mario or a Zelda or anything like that, but some new refreshing IPs with some new characters. Maybe they could create a new mascot with the new IP or something like that. I know they won't replace Mario, but just some new refreshing characters. I really don't know what to expect from Nintendo. When it comes to Nintendo, I'm stumped. I don't know because the past couple years I have had my hopes kind of high, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so I don't really know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect from them come to Tuesday. Is that E3, right?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday at noon.
So
12:30.
Yeah, but I will be checking them out. So I'll give you all my opinions on what I thought about it next podcast. But I don't really know what to expect to see from you.
Okay. Now it's my turn. Now.
All
right. First of all, man, I love Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me, know I'm a troll. You know what I'm saying? I was trolling. But what I want to see from Nintendo, I want to see a new console. Drop a new damn console, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and drop a new console. Let's go ahead and start this thing off right. You know what I'm saying? We can move into the future. You know what I'm saying? Work with the third parties to get some third party content on the new console, you know. But if they don't drop a new console, show us that y'all adding in cross-party chat. You know what I'm saying? Cross-game chat. That's like a major stickler for me, man. I want to be able to just sit like I sit on the Xbox Live and just vibe with Screwface, the big caps, you know what I'm saying, big kahunas, you know what I'm saying, and so on and so on. I want to be able to do that with on in the console I play on. You know, whether I'm playing the game, I'm just sitting in the party. But in order for me to go out and get a Wii U, you know what I'm saying? They show that Zelda U, and that it's coming, and give me a release date for Bayonetta. I might have to go pick up me a Wii U when they drop. You understand what I said? You know what I'm saying? I ain't picking it up at E3. When they actually drop those games, that's when I go pick up a Wii U. Everybody know. Can I get the words out of my mouth now? Everybody who know me know I love Zelda. So if the Zelda come out and it's looking just too scrumptious, I gotta go get it. Because it be scrumptious, I gotta go eat it up, man. I gotta go get it. You know, like I ain't no Smash Brother person. So, this dude down here, what's his name? He say, man, y'all, what he say? Talk about PlayStation All-Stars round 2 destroying Smash Bros. That'll never ever happen in your life. And
He got to be kidding.
Yeah.
He was dead serious.
Yeah, you know people be dead serious, but I don't ever see that happening. You know what I'm saying? I sit on here and joke about stuff, but but I ain't got no problem with Nintendo. I ain't got no problem with Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if either one of them put out something that I want to play, I will go get their consoles. You know.
Most definitely.
And right now, Nintendo ain't holding up their end of the bargain, man. They got to get that third party back, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm hoping at E3 it be some announcements of like some big third party support. Like, say they getting like a Madden. You know what I'm saying? They getting, you know what I'm saying, EA back working with them. They getting Madden. You know what I'm saying? 2K back working with them. You know what I'm saying? They getting the 2K. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's stuff like that there that I feel will push Nintendo back to where they should be amongst the gamers. You know what I'm saying? That in the new console. But
can I say something real quick on that? Because for me, I'm gonna go to what Screwface said about Sony. For me, in order for me to get a Wii U, third party isn't really what matters to me. Because if I can get third party from Microsoft and Sony, for me, I just need some refreshing new IPs that I haven't played, or some new characters that I can get into. You know, when it comes to the Mario and the Zeldas and the Metroids, I played those when I was 6 and 7 and 8. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just need some new refreshing things. Like when it came to Sony, in order for me to get a PlayStation 3, when I saw Heavy Rain, I was like, okay, it's time. And I saw, and then they had, Uncharted and stuff like that. So for me, it's just needing some new IPs in order to bring me over there. The Marios and the Zeldas is cool. Of course, when I get one, I will be getting, if they come up with a Mario Party or whatever, something like that, because I did used to love Mario Party back in the day. But, I just need some new refreshing, I need something new to bring me in. It's like, for certain people like Mizzah Tee and the other Nintendo fans, all they need is what's already there. Same thing with Xbox. All they need is for them to announce Halo or Gears of War. I've never really been an exclusive dude, so for me, I just need some new IPs. Even if it is a Nintendo exclusive, I need something that's going to bring me in something new, refreshing, that I've never played before. And I know Nintendo can do that because they're used to thinking outside the box, but they just haven't done that for me yet.
That's Zelda for me, man.
That's pretty much all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say on that.
Now, when people say, like, I can get my exclusive on other consoles, you get what I'm saying? See, when I buy a console...
Third party.
Well, no. I mean my third party. You know what I mean. My bad.
Yeah.
My third party, I can get my third parties on other consoles. But when I went out and bought the Wii, I didn't buy the Wii for me. I got my Xbox, And when I go out and buy a Wii U, 9 times out of 10, it won't be for me. It'll be for maturing, And if they can't play the mans, they can't play the games that I'm enjoying. I feel it's a shortcoming. That's just the way I feel. Because then I exclusively have to buy Wii U for me because the kid they don't care. They like Halos. You know what I'm saying? They like third party games. They like Grand Theft Auto. They don't really care for exclusive like us older gamers do. You know what I'm saying? We got nostalgia issues, so we want to play games that's always been there, like the Mario, the Zeldas, the Metroid. Kids want to play the fad games, whatever hot at the time. Hold on one second. Y'all go and take it over. Take it over for a second. C4. Let me answer the phone.
Okie dokie. So how's everybody doing out there tonight?
Can I say something about what he said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Did You Know Gaming? I don't know if y'all follow them on YouTube. They just did a really good video, probably a week ago, about people, gamers talking about they want something new, and they showed all the stats and all that stuff, and they showed that that's really not the case, because when those new games come out, nobody goes out for them and buys them. And that's the same for Nintendo fans too. We got a wonderful game called The Wonderful 101, and hardly anybody bought it. I think it's right now it's at 200,000 copies sold, which is not, it's a first-party exclusive new IP, and nobody went out for it. So I understand the want for new games or new IPs and whatnot like that, but and people seem to give that flack to Nintendo for the most part. But we've been playing Call of Duties and we've been playing Assassin's Creed, and we get those every year, and I don't feel like they get the same kind of flack.
I feel the same way when it comes to the PlayStation 3 and the 360 last generation. I'm a minority group when it comes to that, but I feel the same way.
Yeah.
So I understand where you're coming from, because that's what I've been saying. Like, everybody, they won't give a new IP to go out and buy Call of Duty 106.
Right,
so
right.
I understand exactly where you're
Right.
coming from.
And I'm saying this from a dude. I go out and buy. I bought Wonderful 101. I go out and buy those new kind of refreshing games that these companies put out, and nobody else buys them. I won't say nobody else, but the majority of people don't. They're not checking for those games when they come out. So that's why you don't get a lot of them, because companies sit back and say, well, hey, we put out Beyond Good and Evil, and nobody bought it. Yeah, people are crying for a part 2, but we can't trust that people will go out and buy it because the first one didn't sell. So, the thing I love about Nintendo games is that people never give them credit for this either, is that, yeah, you get Mario, but nobody's going to tell me that Super Mario Brothers is like Super Mario Sunshine, or Super Mario Sunshine is just like Super Mario Galaxy, or Super Mario Galaxy is just like New Super Mario Brothers U, or Super Mario 3D World. Those are very different games as far as the gameplay goes. So, yes, the name Mario, automatically, well, obviously that's Nintendo's main mascot. It leads to sales. People love the character Mario, but the actual game itself, the mechanics and all that, are very different in Mario games for the most part. So that's what keeps me going. Like, if New Super Mario, if I was still playing Super Mario Brothers in just HD, I'm not gonna be as excited for that as I would a 3D World. So, I get a different game. It's the same name, but the game is very different, right? So that's why I will still go back to those games, because I know Nintendo will add some cool new stuff to those, tried and true franchises. So that's where I come from with that. Same thing with Zelda, like Zelda.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors. That's a whole nother take on Zelda. And being that it's people are crying about the fact that the hack and slash type of warriors, samurai warriors type of games, but I feel like Nintendo is really helping out with this game. They're not just gonna sit back and give Tecmo their game and not do anything. Just give it to them and let them paint Zelda characters on these characters and just let them have. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna get Numa is helping out, the guy who does the main Zelda series. He's helping out a lot with this game. So a lot of the story, and all that is going into this game as well. So you know, they are doing things, you know, to excite, you know, I feel like, at least now, they haven't been doing this, and they admitted that themselves, that they haven't been doing, you know, this type of thing, keeping up with licensing their games out to other companies to give fresh takes, you know, stuff like that. So they've been doing that recently, and that's what's got me more excited for them.
Well, I think the big thing about, like, people give Nintendo flack because they're tired of Mario or they're tired of Zelda or whatever. But you know, they've been around so long that there's just more of those titles out there naturally because they've been around longer than Microsoft and Sony.
Right,
And
right,
if you look at Microsoft and Sony, they push the same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're doing all this hype about Halo. You know what I'm saying? Or Gears
right.
of War, and then Sony does the God of War thing. You know what I'm saying? And the Uncharted and the that other damn game, I can't think of it. But you know, they all push their babies. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
they're always going
you're
to
right.
continue to make games for those babies because they know those babies are going to sell.
Right, they're newer, like you said, they're newer,
Yeah,
and
and I can
Mario's been around 30 or 35 years, so.
exactly. I can understand why people that aren't hardcore Nintendo fans or whatever are tired of it because they think that that's all that's over there. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
all these companies, any company in the world, no matter, even if it's not gaming, you know what I'm saying, you're going to put, like Coca-Cola. They're not just going to stop making Coca-Cola because they don't make Sprite enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They'll say they're tired of Coke, but Coke's selling out the store. You know what I'm saying? So every company's going to push what made them big and what, you know what I'm saying, is their top seller, regardless of what anybody thinks about it. And all these companies are you know what I'm saying, at fault for that. They all do it. You know what I'm saying? They all need to continue to make new IP, not just Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest.
Can I get
We got
back to what I was saying, C4, right quick?
Yeah, go ahead,
go.
I never got to finish off. But no, when it comes down to like I think the third party is more for like the younger generation than it is for the older generation because the younger generation gravitate more to the third party than us old folks do. You know what I'm saying? Us old folks want the exclusives. You know, and the kids they want to play what their friends is playing. You get what I'm saying? Like if their friends is playing Call of Duty, they ain't gonna want to sit on no single player game and play Mario by themselves. You feel me? And that like I say, the Wii U put out a good Zelda, Bayonetta, if that Monolith Soft game actually look worth buying, I think that's the name of the company, right? You hear Mr. T?
I don't think he does.
Oh, okay. Well, the X game that they're supposed that they're supposed to put out. If that game, yeah, Monolith Soft, yeah. That X game that they're supposed to put out. If those games add up, then, like I told Screwface, I say I have a whole bunch of games that I can actually go out and buy rather than, you know what I'm saying, one or two games. You know, I have a whole back catalog of games with the Smash Brothers, the Mario Karts, you know, even though those games that I don't really play, but the kids can enjoy them, and I can, you know what I'm saying, focus on my Zelda. So, on that note, I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100% on the appeal of the Wii U. Like, obviously, the lack of third-party games is holding back the appeal, and you're right about that 100%. I just think we disagree on why there's no third party. You think it's graphics and, you know, the hardware, but, you know, I put a video out called GameCube Proves Anti-Nintendo Bias about why that's not the case, because we had the GameCube, which was more powerful than PS2, you know, and not as powerful as the Xbox, but not too far behind at the time, and the third-party support wasn't there for that one either. So it's, for me, as far as my information goes, I know it's beyond just hardware with Nintendo. There's another reason, and I feel like the industry doesn't want Nintendo to be to have the best third party and obviously the most iconic first party, because that would, you know, it would be all about Nintendo. Most people would gravitate to the Nintendo console because of the history of Nintendo and those first party IPs, and then having the best third party. I mean, come on, why would you even buy another console? You know, so I think the industry, third parties in general, don't want Nintendo to have that control, because they remember when Nintendo had that control back during the NES days. Oh, that's all speculation, and, you know, so.
No, I agree. That's that's definitely a part of it. Is, you know what I'm saying, they was such king of the mountain and strong-armed everybody and made them all do it their way. And as soon as they were able to not have to follow those rules anymore and they had options, it's like a lot of them don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
feel like if they go back that that's going to happen again. So they're kind of paying Nintendo back for, you know what I'm saying, treating them that way back in the day. So yeah.
And a lot of these guys, they say they can't compete with Nintendo first party, you know, because on Xbox you have Halo, but right behind it is a Call of Duty as far as the.
Mm-hmm.
Is it silent for anybody else?
I guess we.
Hold on.
Mizzah Tee.
Some reason, they told me the show went down. Did the show go down?
It's still live on my screen.
Let me see. I was told the show went down. Let me see. But it's still up for me. Okay. Now, can we move on? Or are we all done with the E3 news?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Fine.
we're gonna let Screwface go on the transition us into. Hold on. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the real life event because it's getting kind of late right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it moving. But something that I want to speak about, and I want to know how y'all feel about this here. Steve Ballmer buying the Clippers. You know, and I'm gonna start off with Screwface since he is our sports guru.
Well, if you remember when all the Donald Sterling stuff went down, me and you had talked about it, and I said that, you know what I'm saying, even though I agree that they should figure out a way to remove him from being the owner of the Clippers by law, you know what I'm saying, courtroom style, I didn't think that they would ever be able to actually force him to do that. But I'm glad that they figured out a way, you know what I'm saying, to get him to see the light, and that he decided not to fight it and make himself look more like a dumbass than he already is. Kind of bowed out gracefully, for lack of better terms. You know what I'm saying? He went on ahead and realized that it was best for him to move on, and he approved of the sale, and he's not going to fight it. And so I'm glad that whole topic was done. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is done now, basically, because, you know what I'm saying, he had no, regardless of how you feel about what he said, it was his team and he didn't have to sell it, but I'm glad that he, you know what I'm saying, that he finally realized that was the best thing for him to do and to move on, and it's best for the Clippers players, the Clippers organization as a whole, and everybody that's involved with that. You know what I'm saying? The NBA, all the African Americans in the world that was totally offended by what he said. That, you know, and me myself, you know what I'm saying, I'm white, but I was offended by it because it's 2014 and we don't have to keep putting ourselves, even though I know he grew up in that time. You know what I'm saying,
Is you underwater or something? You deep sea diving with your microphone today?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I know he came from a time where that was okay. You know what I'm saying? To feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that it's all over with now, that he sold the company. He's going to get out of the way, and everybody can move on from it. He can go somewhere in his mansion by himself and die because he's got cancer and shit. So he ain't going to be around much longer anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that the whole...
Man.
Damn.
I didn't know he had cancer.
It might be harsh, but I'm just saying... I'm
Oh,
not saying he deserves to die, but I'm just saying that, you know, it's inevitable, you know what I'm saying? And he's old, and he's lived his life, and he's made a lot of money, and that type of shit, and he messed up. And this wasn't the first time he messed up, you know what I'm saying?
No, wasn't the second either. You know, he done messed up a whole bunch of times.
Exactly. So he got what's coming to him, but I'm glad he bowed out and got out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I respect him for that. C4, you want to add on that?
Nah, he pretty much said it all. For me.
Okay. What about Don Holy? You want to add in? I don't think he does. Okay. Hey, Mr. T, you want to say something about this?
Well, you lost me for a minute. So what's the subject?
Steve Ballmer buying the Clippers.
Yeah, Donald Sterling basically selling
Yeah, he sold the Clippers.
How you feel about that?
I think it's a good thing. I'm surprised that Donald Sterling stepped out. I was expecting a long, drawn-out fight because the guy is old, stubborn dude. So I'm surprised that we're not going to get that. I'm glad that we're not. And I know the name Steve Ballmer, but who exactly is he?
Steve Ballmer was the former CEO of Microsoft.
Okay.
Y'all hear me?
Okay,
over the Xbox, I think it was.
All right.
That's why I know his name. Okay, yes. I mean, that's that's pretty cool there. I mean, he obviously got banked like that. So
Hey, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
yeah, we got you.
All right. I want to say sorry if he done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. You can go ahead.
Now, what I want to say, I don't think he should have sold shit. I'll be honest. Like, we came a long way from racism, all this nigga shit.
It's not a long way from racism.
Look, I know. I just look. We both got our own opinion on different things, though. But the thing is, man, like at the end of the day, it's other teams out there, owners out there saying the same old fucking shit. They just didn't get caught.
I believe. Hey, that's my main argument, dog. How many other owners feel the same way he do?
Like motherfuckers been saying this shit for years. At the end of the day, motherfucking black people wasn't allowed to play basketball. They wasn't allowed on the team. You probably get one nigga on the team. Now, majority of the fucking teams is starting black people.
Yeah, what has Magic Johnson did for black people?
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't think you should have shit.
Oh man,
You didn't even catch that. You know what I'm saying?
he said yeah.
You said Magic Johnson what?
Huh?
You said Magic Johnson what?
What has he done for black? That's what Donald Sterling say. What has Magic Johnson done for black people?
Look. The thing with 50% of black people, black FMMs, when they get fucking money, they forget about everything else. Fuck y'all, I'm paid, deuces. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't think the man should have sold his team. He should have stand up and said, fuck y'all. Motherfucker, Bobby Johnson Joe just called all y'all niggas 4 months ago. I didn't say nothing then. You know what I'm saying?
No, people say that a lot. Like, oh, when certain black people get money, they don't do this and they don't do that. You know what? There's a lot of pressure on the rich black man. And the thing is that when you do that when you accumulate wealth as a black man and you start, maybe you do your charities or whatever, and you start targeting black only this, black only that, people start looking at you crooked. Like, why is he
gonna want him saying something bad?
Why is he only, doing this for black people? You know how much flack like a channel like BET gets for being black entertainment television, just being called that? People get upset. Oh, they got their own channel. That's because we ain't on no other channels. They don't seem to understand that. Black people ain't on TV as much, so we try to help each other by creating our own channel. The same thing with colleges. People are upset about black colleges. They wouldn't let us in college. We had to make our own.
That's the only reason why historically black universities exist.
Exactly. Yeah. So people just need to start looking at things from a different perspective and understanding that, it's not just one way. Like if you really look into it, why and a lot of that is myth about black guys not looking out for other, because we've done that.
It is a myth.
First of all, what's the name went broke doing that?
MC Hammer.
So they. Those guys do that. They do reach back, but the thing is, like I just said, when they start to target only, they try to bring up their own people, they start getting looked at a certain way.
And the sad thing is, you start getting looked like that by your own kind. That's the sad thing.
A lot of people still see shit in black and white. Nah, people need to open up their eyes and open their eyes to the real fucking world. Like,
that's what you need to do. You need to open your eyes to the real world.
I mean, I hate to see it like that.
The thing is, me and Doe, we look at as the racist crap. Me and Doe look at things different on that. You know what I'm saying? He sold his team. Me, I don't think he should sell his team. All right, if they didn't want to play, fuck them. At the end of the day, it's business. He said something. Okay, oh well, fuck it. They took it over the head all because it's big in sports and you know the media make a big thing about it. But at the end of the day, your fucking coach can be white. He probably call you a nigga and back in your motherfucking head.
Can I say my piece? Can I say
You know
my
what I'm saying?
piece?
Well, hold on, one more thing. And about this nigga shit, this nigga this, nigga that, all that shit, man. Everybody don't look at it the same thing. Like I said, don't look at it different. I look at that. I can care less about
It ain't
it.
no different. Racism is racism.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you looking at it different from me.
Whether it's from a black person or a white person or a Chinese person, Mexican or whoever.
But the thing is, I look at everybody on this fucking planet as one, as humans. I don't look at it as black, white, cracker, nigga, honky, yellow man, all that shit. I don't care about that shit.
That's the way you see. It's not the way you looking at the world is what I'm talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with.
It's how the world looking at you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm talking
me.
about. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
thing. That's the thing.
Love
I know the
everybody.
world
Shoot,
looking
I
at
love
me.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen. I know the world is looking at me like that, but I'm not looking at them like that because at the end of the day, God didn't put me on this earth to care about what the next man or the next human think about me. He put me on this earth just to live and do what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I walk down the block, you call me nigga. Okay, well, have a good day, nigga, and keep on walking.
Okay, now, can I speak?
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Now, address what you said before I go into the Donald Sterling thing. You know, like you say, you don't care so much for if anybody say that to you. You know what I'm saying, the N-word to you. But it's not just about like when they taking jobs from you, when they discriminating with jobs and all other kind of stuff. That's when it affects you. It ain't got nothing to do with the word. The word is a word. You know what I'm saying? It's a hateful word, but it's a word. Okay, but let's get into this Donald Sterling thing. You know,
right?
When him coming out and saying and acting the way he acted, you know, like he was somebody with that mentality. I just don't feel he could ever see us on the same level as him. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing his damnness to make sure we never got to his level of success or whatever. You know, and I feel he was a real cancer. Like you say, it's probably a whole bunch of other owners out there who haven't been caught, and I feel the same way. He ain't the only one who felt like that. You get what I'm saying? He ain't the only one. He just the only one who got caught. Hold on one second. God dang it.
I'm kind of in a toss-up in between both of y'all because personally, I mean, I don't know. Like, I do believe that, you know, if the players didn't want to play for him, they should have been allowed to get out of their contracts. But at the same time, that is his team. So I don't, you know, I'm kind of in a toss-up in between it. I don't think they should have, his black players, if they were offended, should not have been forced to play for him anymore if they didn't want to. But that team was his, you know.
But the thing is, there's a contract that come in on it.
Okay, I'm back.
That's what hold it legalized because the contract.
Yeah, but I just feel the way the NBA was going to do it was they was going to make it so uncomfortable that he would have wanted to sell the team, you know. So he got $2 billion from it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know Steve Ballmer was banking like that. Shoot, he probably didn't actually have that on his own. He probably took out some loans because, you know, people just don't go out. Just like when you go out and buy a house, you don't just go out and spend all your money on it. You get what I'm saying?
He had some investors.
Yeah. He got money from other places, you know. Everybody was like, they don't know Steve Ballmer had that much money, and I'm pretty sure he didn't, you know. So he
even though we all know Microsoft prints money, though, you know.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
True, no, hey, the monsters gonna be looking for some of that money, man. He probably borrowed money from everyone to get up that $2 billion. But for $2 billion, dude,
wash my hand, I'll wash your hand.
Yeah, kind of a problem. But you know, I think it's gonna be better for the NBA. You know, it's a new face. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they actually build their own arena and get up out the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they gotta look at the Lakers jerseys.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Get their own arena. That's the main thing what they need to focus on.
I want to say one more thing on it because I think everybody pretty much has skipped over this obvious thing about the Donald Sterling thing is that people, you know, get on him, and they should, obviously, because of what he said. Right. But what about the fools, may I say, the people that who are calling him about black people being on his girlfriend's Instagram page. Who are those fools? That's what I want to know.
You're talking about the snitches?
Right.
Yeah, snitches.
Who are the people that he felt pressure to say those comments because they were talking about we don't like your the fact that your black girl or your girl is hanging out with all these black dudes on her page or whatever. So that to me is the bigger story, is that these are obviously masters of our universe as well. These are guys he does business with, he hangs out with, and they obviously feel the same way.
And I was gonna say they're possibly owners of other teams as well.
They're possibly owners of other teams, and that's why I feel like some of this stuff, is it's kind of funny because, like, the fact that Doe was just saying, it's one thing to get rid of him, but there possibly other people out there as well that think the same as he do. I have no problem with what the NBA did. They're a private company. They can do what they want to do. And as far as the United States goes, we don't, we're not supposed to. We don't allow discrimination based on race. So if the NBA didn't do anything, the market would have got rid of him. So I have no problem with anything that went down. I'm glad it went quickly. That's what I was worried about. I was worried that he was going to be stubborn and was going to drag it on. So I'm glad it went quickly. We can move on now.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. We're going to go ahead and talk about this NBA final. Go on and lead us in, Screwface, so we can get on up out of here. This last Sunday, we running over now.
Well, because I've been here with y'all, I ain't even seen the damn score of game 2.
It's 1-1. 98. I think it was 98-96 was the final. Yep, because LeBron played the whole game. They didn't heat him up today.
I guess the main topic of the whole finals, obviously, is the games itself. The Heat won tonight, so they tied the series up. The big debacle prior to tonight was the whole air conditioning unit, whether it went off purpose or
Is there any way you can get stable where you can talk into your mic, Screwface?
LeBron's, yeah, can you hear me?
You sound real distant, like you talking on your phone or something.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, but I mean my mic is right in front of my mouth.
Oh, okay. You sound real distant from your microphone.
You might want to take your mic out. Take your mic out and do it that way. It'll probably be a little bit better for you. Because sometimes I got to do that when I be talking on my tablet. I take the mic out. Sometimes this don't be working right.
Is that better?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead now.
Okay. Obviously the whole deal about whether or not they turned the air conditioner off or they actually broke it. It actually broke because LeBron has a history of cramp issues, and he cramped up in game 1 and couldn't play the last 3 minutes and however many seconds. So, and then he sparked the whole sports drink argument because he's sponsored by Powerade and the NBA is sponsored by Gatorade, and he was showing on the sideline not drinking anything, even though he was having cramps. So, that whole issue about the finals is really, kind of overshadowed the games because of that situation there. So, I don't know if they actually turned it off, or if it actually broke, but apparently it was fixed for tonight's game, and LeBron the whole game with cramps, and the Heat won. So, series is tied up 1-1 going to Miami.
I'm going to Miami. I'm going to come in on that, but I feel the Spurs turned that AC off, and the fans weren't going to care as long as the Spurs pulled that win out. See, they let LeBron play the whole game. LeBron put up 35, and they won. And if LeBron had played that whole game, they would have turned the AC back on. See, okay. Let me see how can I put this. I think the AC actually was broke at one time, but they seen that AC had LeBron out there cramping up, and they were like, no, don't turn it back on. He cramping, because he just didn't start cramping in the fourth quarter. He started cramping when, like the beginning of the third, or something like that. And it lasted, and he finally got taken out in the fourth quarter. So I think they noticed the effects that him playing in that heat was causing to LeBron. And they were like, we're gonna leave this AC off, man. So our Spurs, and then like they had a crazy fourth quarter. I think Steven, they said like they didn't miss a shot in the fourth quarter. They ain't missed not one shot in the fourth quarter, and that is crazy. You know. So, and I think that was like a big deal, and them pulling off that game as well. You know, especially with LeBron not being out there, with him being such a defensive player like he is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because he's not only a great scorer, but he's also a hell of a defensive player. So.
Yeah. So that's a big deal, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be a great. See, looking at these last two games, how close these games were, I think this might be another 7-game series. You know?
Yeah.
Anything? Go ahead, Mizzah Tee. You want to speak on this here? I don't know if you're a big basketball person.
I'm not as big as I used to be. I still enjoy basketball, but I have to say that I couldn't care less about the NBA Finals. I hate the Miami Heat, and I hate the Spurs. So I could care less about these two teams in the finals. For me, my excitement for NBA waned once the Lakers basically fell off. Kobe was probably my last player I would love to watch. You know, a lot of these guys are just more athletic and bigger and faster, and that doesn't excite me. I like dudes that are slick, you know, and you know, Kobe is probably the last guy that. Actually, Dwayne Wade was very slick, you know, when he was healthier. So I was actually more excited to watch him play than I am like a LeBron or anything. But
he still give you a step every now and then.
Yeah, you'll still see a burst here and there once in a while. But I'm probably hating a lot more on the Heat because I see all these Heat fans that came out of the woodworks in the last couple of years.
You talking about like me, man?
I ain't seen y'all fools, you know. I lived in Florida. I lived in Florida for about 15 years, and I ain't see these Heat fans. It was all about Orlando.
Prime City for it too, you know what I'm saying?
It was all about that Magic, and now it's about the Heat. I think that's pretty funny.
I ain't never been a Magic fan though, Mr. T. Never, man. I always liked the Heat. You know,
well, see, when it comes to them, like I was a fan of the Magic when Shaquille O'Neal was on. I'm more of a player fan. You know what I'm saying? I like Dwayne Wade and I like LeBron James. So them being linked up together automatically makes me a Heat fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, so we know how good the Knicks or how bad the Knicks have been. So they're always going to be my team. But yeah, I think I'm like you. I'm more of a player guy. Like special players excite me to the game. I just feel like we don't have enough of it. And you know, I was hoping that he made it, and then I'd be more excited. Because you know he won Player of the Year, and MVP or whatever, and I was excited to hopefully see him in the finals, but it didn't happen. So you know. Like I said, I hate the Spurs. I hate the Heat, so I can care less about the finals.
Oh. All right, so I guess I'll give my 2 cents on it since Doe seems to be away right now. I am a Miami Heat fan, so I'm real happy and I'm real excited to hear that they tied it up 1-1. I'm hoping we can knock them out. We can knock them out in the next 3 games, you know, and get this over with real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because I want my boy LeBron to get those 3 rings back to back to back. I personally think it'll put a foot in the mouth of all those LJ haters who've been saying he would never see a ring, and then he turned around and got 2 on y'all mofo's back to back. You know?
Yeah. But what he had to do to get them, he had to go get some makeshift team. So he can get his rings.
No. Hold up, because see, y'all not gonna gang up on me because I'm in here by myself.
No, you're by yourself, brother. You is not by yourself. I'm Hold up.
Let me say this. Every team who goes up and get those rings, they need a supporting cast. He didn't have a supporting cast. Just like when Jordan got his, he needed that supporting cast. He needed Rodman, he needed Pippen.
And that supporting cast came to Jordan. He didn't go to another team.
Exactly.
All right. They did. But see, hold up. All right, now see, Holy, you over there being Flavor Flav. We don't need you right now. We don't need you.
Hold on. Let me put in this right here. nobody had no problem with Shaquille going out to LA to get his ring. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had a problem with Shaquille O'Neal going
Everybody
out
in Orlando did.
No, that's Orlando, but nobody else do it. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron going down to Miami is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Nobody holding against Shaq.
Can I get my 2 cents?
Well, Shaq, but the thing is, Shaq, they could have won. If
Shaq went out there though. Kobe wasn't there yet. He was banned. Them boys.
Shaq had Hardaway, and they would have got it if Hardaway didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
I believe anyway.
When Shaq went there, man, he went for the money because Kobe wasn't even drafted yet. You feel me?
It wasn't about the
He was
range.
Okay, listen.
Man, we already know LA get the stars, and people always go, see, people didn't want to come play in Cleveland, man. They shouldn't have Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland, but
LeBron James,
the transsexuals, ain't that what you told me, doggone it?
Listen.
In Cleveland, but the transsexuals.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Let me put my 2 cents. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100. And one, y'all not gonna get on Chicago and talk about Michael Jordan because at the end of the day, Chicago did it as a team. I will be as a team.
Hold on.
Okay, well, what the hell is Miami Heat?
Listen.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Michael
break it
Jordan
down
made
to y'all.
his team better. Michael Jordan made his players
I'm gonna
better.
break it down to y'all. No, stop. Listen.
Oh my God.
Hold up. Let Dog Holy go. Let Dog Holy go. Let him go.
Let me preach. Now look, I'm not that big on basketball like that no more. But at the end of the day, when you talk to Miami Heat fans, 9 out of 10, because we already done this, and about 10 people said so far, well, if LeBron go to another team, I'm going to that team because I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm a LeBron fan.
See, look!
But I still,
I'm a Heat fan.
I like the Heat before LeBron went to the Heat. So.
Listen. You can be a LeBron fan. You can be a LeBron fan, but don't do this. Don't be like, well, I'm a LeBron fan, and if we go to another team, oh, that's your second team now. You Dickie and LeBron. No, he is your team.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me say this one point.
When Tony Duncan left the Bucks, I started cheering for the coach. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a Chicago fan. So therefore, when Michael Jordan left with baseball, okay, see ya. I'm still with a Chicago fan. When he came back, good. Number 45, okay, hoorah. Then he left again and went to the motherfucking
the Wizards.
The Wizards.
That's the whole team, baby. That's the whole team.
Guys go over there to the Wizards, and I said Chicago. That what you call a diehard fan.
So let me just say this real quick though about Miami and Cleveland. Excuse me, but Miami and Dwayne Wade had won a championship. They proved they could do it without LeBron. LeBron needed Miami. LeBron needed Miami, not the other way around.
He needed the supporting cast of Miami. He needed the supporting cast and the people that want to come there.
Let me just say this. Let me say this real quick.
Hey, King, one more thing. I will say this. I will agree with Doe about this. Nobody was going to Cleveland to see this nigga.
And that's what I was going to say, too. I'm a fan of LeBron, but I was not a fan of Cleveland. I just like LeBron. I would never claim to be a Cleveland fan at all.
Man,
I'm not still not a fan of them.
Dude,
most fans he had there was transsexuals, nigga.
Dude, I still remember when I became a fan of LeBron James. Remember, I think it was the year that Miami went to the finals. You know what I'm saying? To play the Dallas Mavericks. I think they had to play Cleveland in the conference championships that year, right? And I seen LeBron caught a ball. This way he was over the hoop dunking and shit. He caught a ball, ran down the baseline under the goal, reached up from up under the goal and dunked that bitch over Shaq. I was like, oh my God, this boy's a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's when I became a LeBron fan because I thought it was all hype before then. You know what I'm saying?
Shaq was 135 years old then, so
Shaq was averaging 30 a game that season, man. Shaq was beasting that season when he went down to Miami. Come on, stop it.
And let me say this to all of the Heat haters out there. Okay, they might have been a bought team. Yes, we all know this. They may have been that. However, that don't mean shit. They still got to put in that work to get that ring, and they did that. And so they've been paid to get put together, they got them rings back to back on that. That's all it matters.
Hold on. C4, when you say a bulk team, nobody ain't looking at Houston right now as a bulk team. You get what I'm saying?
They don't care. That's why I say I'm directing that at the Heat haters.
Dude, they ain't looking at
just for the Heat haters.
They ain't looking at the Nets as a bulk team. They ain't looking at the Knicks as a bulk team.
I mean, if you want to be honest, all of them bought teams because all of the players getting paid. So they all bought teams. Yeah. If you want to be honest, if you want to look at it from that side of things, they all bought because everybody that's out there working, they getting paid. So they all bought. But you know. They just want to look for a reason. I got a friend. He hates LeBron James and he hates the Heat, so he look for any excuse to talk some ish.
No, but when we talk about bulk teams, I'm talking about teams that ain't so-called quote unquote built for the draft like they want to, like Oklahoma City has been. You know what I'm saying? Done. You know, even the Bulls was a bulk team. You know what I'm saying?
The Bulls got three. You telling me that the Bulls got a superstar from 3 different teams? They got 3 superstars on their team? Because that's what Miami got. They got superstars.
Hold on. What about Rodman? That's 2. Dennis. What? Don't you even say what?
Hold on. Hold on. I'm confused. Like, which Chicago you talking about? Chicago now or Chicago then?
No, then. With Dennis Rodman on the team.
But they had already won before Dennis Rodman got there.
Yeah, that's true. But they were
just adding pieces. You know, they were just adding pieces at that point. You know, bringing in veterans. That's that's
basically the way I'm gonna put this here is all the teams is doing the same thing that Miami doing. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Their contract was up. So they want to go play together in Miami. What's wrong with that?
I hate to say that. I'm hating on Miami specifically because I'm not. I'm just. I think the NBA as a whole is losing its luster for me. Like I said, I don't watch it as much as I used to, and I think
from the call.
But boy, then cut out, man. But I want to let them finish, and then I'm going to end the call because we running there. 145, man. This thing is running. You hear me? But we got the talking, and they got to see how we vibing, man. But this is how we do it, people. You know, go ahead and finish up, Mr. T, so I can go on the end it.
Oh, what was the last thing you heard from me? Because I got dropped.
I know.
You were just saying how it lost its luster a while ago.
Yeah, like I was just saying, I just said that I feel like the game as a whole, for me, has lost its luster.
No motion for it.
What's that? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. It's getting better, though, man. It's getting better. But we going to end it here, man. Apologize for keeping y'all so long. I hope you enjoyed it. Shouts out to your girl Wants Cal, because he been here the whole time. Shouts out to Thor, you know what I'm saying, who been here. Thanks for the Showstopper for stopping by. King Dre, Gary 219, Gary Indiana, how you doing? Psycho Gamer, Brandon Stevens, Hard Luck Gaming, and all the rest of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. Hopefully we'll have plenty more. Well, we will have plenty more for you coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and everybody's channels will be down in the description. But go on and say your outro so we can get on up out of there, people. Anybody?
Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and go on. Good minute, but I will be back after E3, so look forward to that. C4 signing out.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Hoodie, your funny talking gamer right here, aka Mushmouth. And I ain't gonna say the rest, but anyway, think I'm gonna stop and pass. Love y'all to death. God bless and good night.
Mr. T, Screwface, either one.
Hey, thank you. I'm glad I had a great time in this podcast. Looking forward to many more, and come check me out if you haven't already.
Yeah, this is Screwface. Just letting you guys know I do have a channel up now. It will be in the description. I got a couple videos out. More videos is coming. I'm new to this shit, but I've known John Doe for a long time. I appreciate being in the party with such a great cast. And yeah, say goodnight to the bad guy.
Well, all right, people. That being said, this is your boy John Doe, and I'm out. Later, people. Yeah, yeah.